What happens when two of country music's biggest icons confront years of buried pain on live television? What was supposed to be a light-hearted appearance on the Kelly Clarkson Show spiraled into a jaw-dropping emotional explosion that had Blake Shelton storming off set and millions of viewers watching in stunned silence. This wasn't your average daytime TV segment. This was raw, personal, unforgettable. The Friendly Vibe Studios 6B was known for seemed off that afternoon. Kelly had been prepping for the show when her producer Sarah mentioned something strange. Blake had skipped their usual pre-show banter. No jokes, no hugs, just silence. Still, when the cameras rolled, Kelly slipped into host mode. "Please welcome my dear friend, the one and only Blake Shelton." She beamed. The applause was thunderous, but anyone paying close attention could see it. Blake's smile didn't reach his eyes. "Blake, I miss having you next to me on The Voice," Kelly began warmly. But Blake's reply was ice cold. "Yeah? Well, a broken bar, things change, don't they?" And just like that, the air thickened. Kelly tried to shift gears, asking about his new album. One track, Bridges Burned, struck her. "It sounds like you're working through something heavy," she said gently. Blake's response? Controlled but sharp. "Not everything's that deep, Kelly. Sometimes a song is just a song." But Kelly wasn't backing down. "That lyric, some folks smile to your face, then stab you in the back without a trace. That's not random." The tension crackled. "Maybe we should leave the psychoanalysis to the professionals," Blake snapped. It wasn't playful. It wasn't teasing. It was personal, and Kelly knew it. The conversation veered toward his tour. Kelly mentioned the intimate venues, but Blake's laughter turned bitter. "Yeah? Intimate? When old friends stop returning your calls, you learn who really shows up for you. That's when the dam broke, Blake." "I always return your calls," Kelly said, clearly rattled. "Do you?" He fired back. 3 months ago, I called you crying at 2 a.m. I left a voicemail pouring my heart out. Nothing. Then I see you partying with Miranda like everything's great." Kelly, stunned, swore she never got the message. "If I had, I would have been there, Blake. You know me." "Do I?" Blake challenged, standing now, voice rising. "Because it feels like I don't know you at all anymore." What followed was no longer an interview. It was a reckoning. Blake accused Kelly of changing, of becoming too big to care. Kelly pushed back hard, calling him out for jumping to conclusions and choosing resentment over communication. "You want to talk about patterns?" Kelly said, her voice shaking but strong. "You shut people out when you're hurt. You assume the worst. You never gave me a chance to explain." Their emotions spilled out. Accusations, defenses, years of unresolved tension laid bare for the world to see. What began as a friendship unraveling behind closed doors now unfolded under harsh studio lights. And then, Kelly snapped. "Get out," she said, voice low but thunderous. "Get off my show." Blake hesitated, stunned. "You came here to attack me. You question my loyalty, my integrity. You want a villain in your story? Fine. But you don't get to destroy everything we had and walk away feeling like the victim. Blake looked at her one last time. I'm not walking away from what we had. I'm walking away from what we've become. And with that, he was gone. Kelly stood alone on stage, silent, devastated. The audience sat in stunned silence. Cameras kept rolling, but Kelly's thoughts were elsewhere, reliving every word, every wound. This wasn't just TV. This was the cost of silence, pride, and pain colliding in the most public way possible. Now it's your turn. Was Blake right to call her out? Or was Kelly the one betrayed by assumptions and miscommunication? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because the truth behind Hollywood's most explosive moments is never as simple as it seems.